Hi, this is a story of Great Aunt Doris and what we like to call the frog puppet incident. About 30 years ago, in fact, actually 30 years ago about now, given the fact that I'm 45 now and I was 15 then, Mom, Dad, and I played host to my grandmother and my Great Aunt Doris. They had been traveling for a while. Now, they'd been traveling for a long while, and you'd have to know Great Aunt Doris and, well, Grandma. Now, on this particular afternoon, being 15, and Mom having two older ladies, one of whom was the mother-in-law, and a teenage girl on her hands, she decided to make this particular outing a bit more special. So we invited my then friend Reg and her very little sister Maria, who was about 5 years old at the time. Now, one of those things where it was sort of an amusement park and we fiddled around, and needless to say, the teenage girls and the 5-year-old ran all the way over, and Mom had already been interacting with Grandma and Great Aunt Doris in the way they tended to interact when they had spent a great deal of time together. So, on the ride back, Mom was driving the van, and Grandma had the shotgun position. Aunt Doris was sitting in one of the two middle seats, and the young girls were in the back. While we were at this particular amusement park, we had picked up a little frog puppet with a tongue that goes out like one of those party streamers. So the 5-year-old was entertained by this, and we were playing with that in the back seat, and we noticed that Aunt Doris was kind of looking back. And the 7-year-old lady turns around, turns to the 5-year-old and says, "May I borrow that, please?" Okay. So she takes the frog puppet, not this one, it just happens to be the only frog puppet I have on hand right now, and she gets the hang of how to close the frog's mouth, and so then we're just sitting back there trying to figure out what the 70-year-old is going to be doing with the frog puppet. Well, Aunt Doris leans forward in her chair and takes the frog puppet, oh so slowly, right around to about almost Grandma's ear. Mom had been watching this the whole time, but needless to say, the 5-year-old learned the lesson: never let the 70-year-old play with your toys. This will only be up for a short time. Best told in person, as I said. Anyway, thank you, and have a pleasant, happy 100th birthday, Great Aunt Doris.